Hello, Tuesday night. Round of applause for yourselves. Thank you for coming out. Note to self by the last two comedians, what I've learned. Don't take Ambien. So did you guys see President-elect Obama at the White House with former and current presidents? Anybody? Anybody watch the news? No? So you got Carter, Clinton, and then Obama and the Bushes, especially Obama, living out every man's fantasy. He's like the meat in a Bush sandwich. It was amazing, right? And what I thought was really weird was that he looks like the black sheep, you know, of the pictures. That wasn't a racial joke at all. But I kept looking at like the filmings and the pictures and stuff like that, and I kept thinking of that song that we all heard on like children's television shows, like one of these things is not like the other. But I was wondering, did they give did the Bushes, because they were standing on either side of them, did they give them advice? You know, Big Bush was like, you gotta stay the course, gotta stay the course, now rap, finish it up, stay the course, you know. And then W was like, hey, you know, be hilarious when you get in. Ask the Secret Service to order hamburgers. You know, it'd be hilarious. Have you secured the package? Have you secured the Whopper? That'd be hilarious. I also think that I can't think of my next joke. So I went to get some food with my parents at this great restaurant, and for dessert I had this lemon tart, and it was delicious. And I thought, this is really, really delicious. And I thought, this warrants profanity. So I turned to my dad, and I go, they're not fucking around. This tart is fucking delicious. And my mom, who's sitting on the other side of me, goes, David, don't get crazy. You know? And I was like, that wasn't crazy. I mean, I whispered it to them, and they weren't fucking around. Let me just clear the air. They were not fucking around with this tart, right? But I was like, I didn't go crazy. Let me show you crazy. This is what crazy would have looked like. You know, I'm standing on the table, my pants down around my ankles, and I'm like, this tart is fucking amazing! You know, swinging my dick and... Alright, that was the line. Alright. So I have a question. How do they cast newborns in movies, like the babies that are just born? I don't have a joke for that. I'm just curious. Does anybody have an answer for me? That's fucking weird. I also have a question. Do doctors that deliver babies ever have nightmares about Russian dolls? Like, oh fuck, this one's pregnant too. Nurse, give me the skull. Oh no, there's another one. Oh, there's another. Like, et cetera, et cetera. So I went to a theme park recently, and they had this ride that was extreme. It was called X2, and it was the most inappropriate ride I've ever been on. Because I'm in line, and as you're going through the hours of, you know, switchbacks, there's like these sound bites that are like, "Are you man enough? Are you ready to shit yourself?" And I was like, oh my god, that's way too much for a ride. And I'm like, are you man enough? There are women in line. Like, how dare you? Sexist ride, you know? But there were also these signs that were up, and it was like, are you type A? And it's this guy like, I like to play chess. You know, I wear pads to go get my groceries. I want to be careful. You know? And then, or are you type X? I swim into the ocean. I rape sharks. You know? Oh my god! I think I'm in the gray area. Can I still go on this ride? I have a problem with some girls who dye their hair, like blondes, who are naturally blonde, but they go and they get their hair dyed a different shade of blonde. I just think it's fucking retarded. I'm like, you're spending upwards of $100 to dye your hair. You know, there are people actually dying in this world, and they're like, yeah, dyeing hair, they're both stylists, but, you know? I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Why the fuck would you pay anybody money to change your hair just ever so slightly? You know, it's stupid. I would rather have a crocodile, like, fillet me. You know? I'm sorry, no, that was mean. That was mean. That was really mean. I wouldn't do that to an alligator. That's been my time. My name's Dave Levine. Have a good night.